Hey everyone! Welcome back to the English Learner Club. Today we're continuing our phrasal verb series with another 50 essential phrases you'll use every day. I'll keep everything simple, clear, and practical. If a verb has more than one meaning, I'll explain each one so you never get confused. Each verb comes with 2 natural examples to help you use them in real conversations. Let's jump in! 1. Be along. This means to arrive or be expected to arrive soon. It's often used when talking about transportation or people coming to meet you. Example 1. The next bus should be along in about 10 minutes, so don't worry. Example 2. Help will be along shortly, just stay where you are and keep calm. 2. Be cut out for. This means to have the right qualities, skills, or personality for a particular job, task, or situation. Example 1. She's not cut out for office work, she needs a job where she can move around and talk to people. Example 2. I don't think I'm cut out for management, I prefer working on my own projects. 3. Be fed up. This means to be bored, annoyed, or sick of something that has been happening for too long. Example 1. I'm fed up with all this rain, I just want to see the sun again. Example 2. She was fed up of his excuses and decided to end the relationship. 4. Be in. This has 2 common uses. First, it means to be at home or at your workplace. Second, it means that something has been submitted or arrived by a deadline. Example 1. I called twice, but they're never in, I always get their voicemail. Example 2. Make sure your application is in by Friday, or it won't be considered. 5. Be off. This has 2 main uses. First, it means food or drink has gone bad and isn't safe to consume. Second, it means to leave or depart from a place. Example 1. Don't drink that milk, it smells funny and must be off. Example 2. I'm off to the gym now, I'll see you when I get back. 6. Be on. This has several everyday meanings. First, it means a machine or device is working or switched on. Second, it means an event, show, or performance is happening or scheduled. Third, it can mean someone is taking medication. Example 1. Is the computer on? I need to print this document. Example 2. The new exhibition is on at the museum until the end of March. Example 3. He's on antibiotics for his infection, so he might feel a bit tired. 7. Be out. This means to be absent from a place, like your home or office, or to have no more of something left. Example 1. She's out on a client meeting, but she'll be back this afternoon. Example 2. We're out of coffee, can you pick some up on your way home? 8. Be snowed under. This means to have too much work or too many responsibilities, so you feel overwhelmed and busy. Example 1. I can't meet for lunch this week, I'm completely snowed under with reports. Example 2. They're snowed under at the hospital because of the flu outbreak. 9. Be taken aback. This means to be surprised or shocked by something, usually in a way that makes you pause or reconsider. Example 1. I was taken aback when she said she was leaving the company, I had no idea. Example 2. He was taken aback by how expensive the restaurant was and decided to go somewhere else. 10-point bear down on. This means to move towards someone or something in a determined, sometimes threatening way. Example 1. The storm clouds were bearing down on the coast, so we headed indoors. Example 2. She saw him bearing down on her in the hallway and quickly changed direction. 11-point bear out. This means to confirm that something is true, correct, or valid, usually with evidence or facts. Example 1. The research findings bear out what we suspected all along. Example 2. His story was borne out by the security camera footage. 12-point bear up. This means to stay strong and cope well during a difficult or stressful time. Example 1. How are you bearing up after the news? Let me know if you need anything. Example 2. She's bearing up remarkably well considering everything she's been through. 13-point bear with. This means to be patient and wait for a short time, often while someone finishes a task or finds information. Example 1. Could you bear with me for a moment while I find that file? Example 2. Bear with us, the system is a bit slow today, but we'll get your order processed. 14-point beat down. This has two common uses. First, it describes strong sunshine that feels very hot. Second, it means to persuade someone to lower a price through negotiation. Example 1. The sun was beating down all afternoon, so we stayed in the shade. Example 2. I managed to beat the seller down to half the original asking price. 15-point beat up. This means to attack someone violently, hitting them repeatedly. Example 1. He was beaten up by a group of thugs after leaving the club. Example 2. Don't walk through that area at night, you might get beaten up. 16-point bed down. This means to sleep somewhere temporarily, often in a place that isn't your normal bed or home. Example 1. We bedded down on the floor when we stayed at my cousin's crowded apartment. Example 2. The hikers bedded down under the stars after a long day on the trail. 17-point beef up. This means to make something stronger, more effective, or more substantial, often by adding resources or details. Example 1. The company decided to beef up its security after the recent break-in. Example 2. You should beef up your resume with more examples of your achievements. 18-point belong to. This means to be a member of a group, organization, or club, or to be connected with a particular time, place, or idea. Example 1. He belongs to a local running club and trains with them 3 times a week. Example 2. That style of architecture belongs to the Victorian era. 19-point belt up. This has two informal uses. First, it's a rude way to tell someone to be quiet. Second, it means to fasten your seatbelt in a vehicle. Example 1. The teacher told the noisy class to belt up so she could give instructions. Example 2. Everyone, belt up, we're about to start driving. 20-point bend over backwards. This means to try very hard to help or please someone, often doing more than is expected or reasonable. Example 1. I bent over backwards to help them with the move, but they never even thanked me. Example 2. She'll bend over backwards for her team, she's an incredibly supportive manager. 21-point blackout. This has two main meanings. First, it means to lose consciousness or faint. Second, it means to lose electrical power or light in an area. Example 1. He felt dizzy and blacked out for a few seconds during the heat wave. Example 2. The whole neighborhood blacked out when the storm hit the power lines. 22-point blank out. This means to temporarily forget something, usually because of stress, nerves, or shock. Example 1. I was so nervous during the presentation that I just blanked out and forgot my next point. Example 2. When she asked me the question, my mind went blank and I couldn't think of an answer. 23-point blast off. This means when a rocket or spacecraft leaves the ground and begins its journey into space. Example 1. The rocket blasted off on schedule, and millions watched the launch on TV. Example 2. We counted down from 10, and then the shuttle blasted off into the sky. 24-point bleed out. This means to lose a dangerous or fatal amount of blood, usually from a serious injury. Example 1. The paramedics worked quickly to stop him from bleeding out after the accident. Example 2. In the movie, the hero was bleeding out but managed to survive until help arrived. 25-point block in. This means to park a vehicle in a way that prevents another vehicle from leaving, or to shade or fill in an area on a drawing or calendar. Example 1. Someone blocked me in again, I can't get my car out of the parking space. Example 2. She blocked in the important dates on her calendar so she wouldn't forget them. 26-point block off. This means to close or obstruct a road, entrance, or area to prevent people from entering or passing through. Example 1. The police blocked off the street after the accident to allow emergency vehicles through. Example 2. They blocked off the old wing of the building while renovations were underway. 27-point blockout. This has two common uses. First, it means to stop light, sound, or other sensations from entering. Second, it means to try not to think about something painful or upsetting. Example 1. These curtains block out the morning sun, so I can sleep in on weekends. Example 2. After the accident, he tried to block out the memory, but it kept coming back. 28-point blow away. This has three everyday meanings. First, when wind moves something from its place. Second, to impress someone greatly. Third, to defeat a competitor by a large margin. Example 1. The flag blew away in the storm, we'll have to buy a new one. Example 2. Her performance blew me away, I've never seen anything like it. Example 3. Their new product blew all the competitors away and dominated the market. 29-point blow over. This means when a scandal, argument, or problem gradually gets forgotten or becomes less serious over time. Example 1. Don't worry about the rumor, it'll blow over in a few days when people find something else to talk about. Example 2. The controversy blew over once the company issued a public apology. 30-point blow up. This has several common meanings. First, to explode. Second, to inflate something like a balloon or tire. Third, to become very angry. Fourth, when a storm or trouble suddenly starts. Example 1. The old building was safely blown up for demolition last weekend. Example 2. I need to blow up this tire, the pressure is too low for the journey. Example 3. She blew up when she found out they'd sold her car without asking. Example 4. A storm blew up while we were hiking, so we had to find shelter quickly. 31-point blurt out. This means to say something suddenly and without thinking, especially something you shouldn't say or a secret. Example 1. I was so excited that I blurted out the surprise party plans before I could stop myself. Example 2. He blurted out the answer in class before the teacher finished asking the question. 32-point board up. This means to cover windows, doors, or openings with boards of wood or metal, usually to protect a building or prevent entry. Example 1. They boarded up the empty house to stop vandals from getting in. Example 2. Before the hurricane hit, residents boarded up their windows to protect against flying debris. 33-point bog down. This means to become stuck, slowed, or unable to make progress, often because of too much detail, difficulty, or complexity. Example 1. The project got bogged down in paperwork and never really moved forward. Example 2. Don't get bogged down in the small details, focus on the big picture first. 34-point boil down to. This means to reduce a situation or problem to its most basic or important point, often when making a decision. Example 1. It all boils down to money. If we can't afford it, we can't do it. Example 2. The argument boiled down to a simple disagreement about priorities. 35-point bolt out. This means to leave a place very suddenly and quickly, often because of fear, urgency, or excitement. Example 1. When the fire alarm went off, everyone bolted out of the building. Example 2. The cat bolted out the door the moment I opened it and ran down the street. 36-point bone up on. This means to study or review something quickly and intensively, usually to prepare for a test, meeting, or situation. Example 1. I need to bone up on my Spanish before the business trip to Madrid. Example 2. She boned up on the company's history before her job interview. 37-point book in. This means to make a reservation or to register your arrival at a hotel, clinic, or similar place. Example 1. I'll book us in at the hotel for 2 nights. Let me know if you need anything extra. Example 2. When you arrive at the conference, please book in at the reception desk. 38-point boot up. This means to start a computer or electronic device so it's ready to use. Example 1. It takes my old laptop about 2 minutes to boot up in the morning. Example 2. Once the system boots up, you can log in and start working. 39-point border on. This has 2 uses. First, It means to be located next to a place or country. Second, it means to be very close to a particular quality, feeling, or state, often an extreme one. Example 1. Portugal borders on Spain, so it's easy to travel between the two countries. Example 2. His behavior was bordering on rude, he really should have apologized. 40-point boss around. This means to tell people what to do in an excessive, controlling, or annoying way, often without authority or consideration. Example 1. Stop bossing everyone around, let people make their own decisions sometimes. Example 2. He's always bossing his team around, so nobody likes working with him. 41-point bottle up. This means to keep your feelings, emotions, or thoughts hidden inside instead of expressing them, often leading to stress or problems later. Example 1. Don't bottle up your anger, talk to someone about what's bothering you. Example 2. She bottled up her disappointment and pretended everything was fine. 42-point bottom out. This means to reach the lowest point in a difficult situation, after which things start to improve or recover. Example 1. The housing market finally bottomed out last year, and prices have been rising slowly since. Example 2. His confidence bottomed out after the rejection, but he's starting to feel better now. 43-point bounce back. This means to recover quickly from a setback, illness, failure, or difficult time. Example 1. She's really bounced back since the surgery, she's full of energy again. Example 2. The company bounced back after the recession and is now more successful than ever. 44-point bowl over. This means to surprise, impress, or shock someone greatly, often in a positive way. Example 1. I was completely bowled over by the generosity of the community after the fire. Example 2. His performance in the audition bowled over the judges, and he got the part immediately. 45-point branch out. This means to expand your activities, interests, or business into new areas that are different from what you normally do. Example 1. The restaurant is branching out into catering for events and parties. Example 2. After years of writing novels, she decided to branch out and try screenwriting. 46-point breakaway. This means to leave a group, organization, or situation, often to form something new or to gain independence. Example 1. Several members broke away from the club to start their own group with different rules. Example 2. The region tried to break away from the country, but the government refused to allow it. 47-point breakdown. This has 3 very common meanings. First, when a machine or vehicle stops working. Second, when someone loses emotional control and starts crying. Third, to separate something into smaller parts to understand or explain it better. Example 1. My car broke down on the highway, so I had to call for roadside assistance. Example 2. She broke down in tears when she heard the good news, she was so relieved. Example 3. Let's break down the problem into smaller steps so we can solve it one by one. 48-point break-in. This has several everyday uses. First, to enter a building illegally, usually to steal. Second, to interrupt a conversation or activity. Third, to train a new horse or to carefully use a new product until it works well. Example 1. Thieves broke in through the back window and took the laptop and jewelry. Example 2. I'm sorry to break in, but there's an urgent phone call for you. Example 3. I'm still breaking in these new shoes, they're a bit stiff at the moment. 49-point break-off. This means to end a relationship, engagement, or discussion suddenly, or to separate a piece from something larger. Example 1. They broke off their engagement when they realized they wanted different things from life. Example 2. She broke off a piece of chocolate and shared it with her friend. 50-point breakout. This means when something starts suddenly and often unexpectedly, like a war, fire, disease, or conflict. It can also mean to develop a skin rash or to escape from a place like prison. Example 1. Fighting broke out in the streets after the election results were announced. Example 2. He broke out in a rash after trying the new medication, so he stopped taking it. And that's another 50. I know it's a lot to take in, so don't feel pressured to memorize them all at once. Pick 5 that feel most useful to your daily life, practice them in sentences, and build from there. Which of these phrasal verbs was new to you? Drop it in the comments below. We read every single one. If you want a free printable list of these 50 verbs with space for your own notes, check the link in the description. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Keep practicing, stay curious, and keep speaking up. See you soon.